Buddy. Alright, so it's Bad Reboot again that I keep forgetting exists in my catalog because I have like two other episodes. But this time we are doing Spirit Away with my friend KonnoAren. Aren, would you like to introduce yourself? Yes, but they are with me today to do some cool writing stuff for Spirited Away. So for those unfamiliar, this is Bad Reboot. The gist is that we both watched Spirited Away together. We took some notes, and we are going to spin this little wheel right here to decide what genre we're going to reimagine the movie in. We're not completely rewriting it. We are just like kind of reimagining it a little bit. If Hollywood tries to steal our ideas, we will sue. I don't have a lawyer yet, but if I see them get anywhere close to this, I'm getting a lawyer. Absolutely. Yes. How dare they? Even though Spirited Away isn't owned by anyone in Hollywood, I'm watching you, Miyazaki, to see if you steal this. If you ever remake Spirited Away, I'm watching. I'm imagining I just see like Hayao Miyazaki typing in chat somehow. For some reason, he just has the username Hayao Miyazaki. All right, all right. Let's see what our first mover is. Oh no. Oh thank goodness. So on stream, it was really close to Disney live action remake, and I was like, no, 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 no. Okay, we got musical. So yep. All right. How are we rewrite? How are we rewriting this movie as a musical? Yeah, about how she's missing all of her friends. Let me see. Maybe because this is a musical, like this, there's the symbolism is like super on the nose. So maybe she has like a cute little. Oh wait, I need. Wait, am I on razor still? No, let's go to brush. Maybe she has like. Why can't I still not draw? No. Wait, what's it on? Oh, if you press B, it goes to blend, not brush. Yeah, so since it's a musical, like symbolism is gonna be super obvious. So she has like a cute little dragon plushie. Um, I like that the moment that I actually like I was drawing like at least seventh grade level before stream, and now I just revert to second grade. That is the Haku dragon plushie that Chihiro has because it's a musical, so symbolism is obvious. Yeah, the first song is her missing her friends and whatnot in her hometown. Oh, you think she has like an initial like dream vision of like a dragon or something? Yeah, spoiler warning, by the way. She put a muzzle, not a muzzle, what's it called? Yeah, she put one on him, though. Yeah, yeah, just like generic NPCs. And she's dreaming about how great life is, and then halfway through the song, uh, like the dragon and all the friends just disappear, and so she's falling. And then, like, it's in the car, and now, let me see. Is that what the cave looks like? It just has a ghost face to it? Shit, like a. Oh, yeah, the Guardian thing? Okay. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Good scene transition. It's in the cave, and they walk through. Yeah, I was thinking like maybe a song here probably won't work, but maybe in like the meat market, she's like singing about like how strange this place is. For those who don't remember the movie, there was like a huge meat market. Like we both I sort of read Japanese. Aren actually reads Japanese, and a lot of the signs were like meat. I think it was like supposed to be like human meat or something, like a whole bunch of meat stores. So she's uh a beautician or like a meat preparer. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. Wait. We ran out of space like pretty quickly. Yeah. Let me see. How do we save them? Oh yeah, file, export. Yeah, I can export it. There we go. I'll export it again. There we go. All right, now we can clear. How? What button did you click to just clear? Oh yeah, clear layer. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so in the town, she's like talking about how strange it is. The parents are probably like singing like really happy, like, "Oh, this is amazing." Let me draw. Let me see. How do I draw the dad? Let me see. Probably like this. Yeah, here's the dad. This is exactly what the dad looked like in the movie. Did he have a hat? No, he didn't have a hat, right? Was he bald? Did he have long, glorious hair like this? Oh, so just basic dad? Okay, let me see. Yeah, so the parents are singing about how great this town looks, about all the smells they can smell, and how like this seems like such a great place. And then like partway through, they find the music, or find the meat, and then they're just like starting to eat it a whole lot. And let me see. Should we add like a theme about like music or something in this? Since it is like a musical? Oh, okay, okay, okay. What? Oh, oh, so okay. I thought you meant like each character has like a different musical like genre or thing that plays whenever they have a song. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. And then let me see. So eventually the parents eat the food. She's like getting more and more scared, and eventually like she comes back and finds them being like pigs. How do I make this look like a pig? How do I make my like second grade drawing look more like a pig? Me. Oh yeah, you're right. More of an oinker. There we go. Yeah, she finds them being pigs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And let me see. So yeah, so that's probably where the song ends is when she finds them as pigs. And then not like maybe a full song. Well, maybe like a chorus song sung by like all the ghosts as they are going to the bathhouse. Like they're all singing about how excited they are to go to the baths or whatever. Yeah. I'm thinking like the song's kind of like a background song though. Like the chorus is still singing about how great the bats are, but like in the foreground she's like panicking, running around. Yes. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it looks like a ghost. I know. I'm so good at drawing ghost and musical symbols. What's the symbol for music? I never learned how to read music. That yeah, that's reverse dollar. Yeah, these ghosts are singing all the notes. These perfectly non-phallic looking ghosts. We don't believe in brothel theory here about this movie. Absolutely. But we will hint at it, I suppose, on accident. What are you doing to my ghost? Here we go. Let's change this to a hat. There we go. Yeah, yeah, they have like very cute hats and whatnot because they're ghosts and like yeah, it's a ghost. Normalish, and then there's just like the grossest abominations you've ever seen. Yeah. There's also like the frogmen, but those are like the workers. Oh yeah, maybe they're like kind of like leading the song. Like they're obviously like the theme park staff or whatever. They're like leading all the people in song. Yeah, we're not sure if those like ladies were actually human, right? Well, they absolutely weren't human, but they looked very humanoid, so we weren't sure exactly what they are based on. But yeah. Oh, interesting, interesting. Oh, do they wear their kimonos like the proper way or the way that like portrays them as dead? Okay. I don't feel like Googling. I'm not sure how I Google it. There we go. And then she's singing. Maybe Haku, when he comes by, he like kind of sings with the beat of the song, but he's singing like different lyrics to like help lead her away. Man, I've had better days than this. All right. And then, let me see. She eventually meets Dr. Eggman. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So is Haku getting his own song, or is he like kind of finishing the Go singing song, but like with his own lyrics? Yeah, 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 yeah. And then that song goes on. Are we doing anything special with the Haku scene, or is that going to like kind of like quickly lead to Eggman? Okay, fine. I'll save this so that way we can clear it. There we go. We can reset now. Boom. That looks even worse after I erased what I had. Yeah, he is a lord according to his full name. Yeah, he looked like a Chihuahua, didn't he? Chihuahuas are us. Alright. So how is Chihuahuas are us getting into this plot? That makes sense. Specifically for Chihuahuas, that's interesting, instead of just like a dog kennel. Dang, multiple of them? Lucrative business, apparently, that Chihuahua uh, selling, I guess, breeding. By the way, for the audience to know, Aren is an actual artist, unlike me. So she actually takes her drawing seriously. That sounds like something he would have had. And of course, because this is a musical, there's not going to be like any like sense of like I don't want to say like intelligent writing, but like trying to hide things. So his like colors are going to look exactly like the dragon, like the color of his clothes and hair and whatnot, of like the dragon from the dream. Yeah, but it doesn't show the dragon. Well, it doesn't reveal a connection between Chihiro. Oh, sorry, what? Yeah, it like the original movie doesn't reveal like any connection between them, right? Like at best she gets like a dream of drowning, right? Yeah, he wears like very proper looking clothing. In the war, yeah. So let me see. So while you're drawing Haku, probably like just like kind of moving along the plot, eventually she meets Doctor Eggman, and I feel like the little what do they call them? Like soot. The soots are going to have their own little worker song. It's going to be really cute, and it's going to be great for marketing because kids are going to love it. It's going to be the whole new Minions. It's going to be the new Minions because they're going to be so cute. They're going to sing their silly little song, and we can sell so many toys of them. And because they're so weirdly shaped, we can sell like candy that's shaped like them. It is going to make billions in merchandising. All right, and then what happens after Doctor Eggman? I actually don't remember. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. And I think at that point, Chihiro starts like singing this, like picks it up and starts like singing the song along with the Soots, singing their like little worker song to like symbolize her like willingness to work with them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I was just like panicking for a second because I realized I forgot to tweet out that we started, so I'm doing that right now. Could you repeat that? Oh, so she has to like do like a few like lyrics and to gain the strength to pick up this super heavy piece of coal. Yes, that's understandable. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, because Dr. Eggman's also in on the song. Yeah, yeah. And then what's her name walks in. Yeah, well, because they threw the rocks on themselves. I have no fucking clue what her name was, to be honest. Let me see. I can't look up Girl Spirited Away because I know it's just going to come with Chihiro. Side characters Spirited Away. Spirited Away characters. Oh, Lynn. Oh, you were thinking of Lynn. You're right. Her face is like pretty long compared to like Chihiro and Haku and the baby. Are the others just like this? What? They didn't have hair? They were just bald? Yeah. What? Was it tied up or was it like Hime style hair? It looks like they have a mustache now. Did they look like that? I don't remember. I didn't pay too much attention to them, so I don't remember what they looked like. Okay, so just like kind of normal, like long hair. Okay, okay. And then yeah, eventually Chihiro gets up to Yubaba, and Yubaba probably sings like her character song at this point about like yeah, well, I consider that like a character song. Because otherwise, I can't really think of another good point for her to have a character song. Okay, so Yubaba has her character song. Let me see. Let me see if I can draw like Yubaba. Yeah, let me draw her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember her bird form. Let me see. Now let's draw her hair. There we go. Looks. Yeah, like very poopy and something. Oh, howdy, Argo. Howdy, Argo. We are reimagining Spirited Away as a musical. I'm showing off my artistic skill by drawing Yubaba. Alright, so Yubaba sings her character song about, like, how she runs this place to make money and, like, a kid is just going to mess things up. Maybe we learn a bit of lore about the place and, like, a little bit of lore about Yubaba. You hate musicals? Well, you'd love this one, Argo. You'd love this one because we're imagining it. Except Mamiya. Mamiya is pretty good. So you okay? So what happened after you Baba? After you Baba's song? Yeah, yeah. So then, yeah, okay, yeah, a song about like how grueling the work is and whatever. About like how gross the customers are. All right, I go. See you later. All right. So like, yeah, about how like ruining the bathhouse is. It's like a chorus song, and Shahira's just kind of running around. Maybe it's like Mulan's like make a man out of you, except for like them turning her into like a proper worker. Yeah, yeah. She's getting more and more confident at it. To the stink spirit. Howdy, Omen. We're reimagining Spirit Away as a musical. Okay. So yeah, so maybe like is the Sting Spirit its own song? Or is it like that's kind of like a moment of like normalcy and then they have like a celebratory song after? Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then mm-hmm. Yeah, he like gives her the bath tokens or whatever because that was something she wanted. Yeah, he looks pretty grumpy. Let me give him some stink lines. And then, yeah, probably like a celebration song after that. Um, okay. Paul! Paul! Alright. So far, I'm getting the vibe that we're just literally, like, making up song ideas for Spirited Away. Do you think we should, like, do you think that we should just move on to a different genre? Because we're essentially just, like, imagining songs for Spirited Away. Yeah. Alright, let me export this. Alright, new movie genre. Spin! Yeah, I saved it as an export, at least I'm pretty sure I did. No, 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 no! Okay. It got really close to Disney and... Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Not... Okay. It almost went to Disney animated film, but we got horror. Okay, okay. Oh, yeah, horror. We can work with this. Yeah, so... I'm just... I'm thinking, like, they're arriving to the town at night, maybe? And so, like, Chihiro's, like, looking into the dark, dark woods and, like, seeing, like... She thinks she might be seeing figures, but it could not be figures, you know? It could just be her mind playing tricks on her. Until, like, the... Yeah, until, like, the Guardian base, which is just, like, a jump scare. Maybe Chihiro, like... Hmm? Yeah, well, it's... Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's like even spookier this time. Like maybe Chihiro like sees something as the Guardian, and it seems like the parents see it too. But when they stop, all they see is like the Guardian. Oh, maybe they see no face. Maybe they just see like a dark no face with his mask just standing in the middle of the road, or maybe he just like pops up in the middle of the road, and then he disappears like right after. What? Yeah, they just see like a floating mask because it's pitch black at night, so they can't really see the form. Yeah. And then they stop, and then all they see is like the Guardian looking thing. Maybe there's like some ominous sign or something to like warn them that like beyond this point is not a place for humans or something. Yeah, the parent the parents are using Google Maps, and they're just like, well, it's the Google Maps says it's beyond this cave, so I guess we just gotta go through. Oh, Omen, what did we notice? I have a person. Omen, they're a regular in my chat, and they just said like, "Damn," so you noticed something. I'm wondering if they're talking about something that like we said. Okay, yeah, maybe it doesn't say like no humans. It probably says something like more like vague, like this is not a place for the living or something. The living do not belong here. Yeah, no living. No limeys around. No fleshies around. What? No lie people. they, I'm just imagining that. I'm just imagining that, like, because you had like the line there. I imagine it was like an extension. Like people didn't understand the no lie thing, so they had to like add on to the signs so that way people would understand. And the parents are like, well, Google Maps says it's beyond this point, so we still gotta go. And so they just walk into this dark cave. Maybe they still like drive through, so that way they don't feel like super dumb. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe they at least have like a flashlight. I'm trying to make these parents seem a little bit smarter than like literally taking their child into like a dark, grody cave in the middle of the night. But yeah, they just leave her behind. They don't even lock the car. It would definitely add to her like chasing them. Yeah, Google Maps says it's beyond this point. Yeah, oh man, they had like a flashlight maybe to walk through the cave. Yeah, and they get to the town and like all the lights are on, so it seems like the town like is active. Oh, oh, and maybe like all the lights like slowly turn on around them or something at some point. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, they probably haven't eaten all day, so they're just like really hungry. And oh, like Chihiro gets like a flash of what it really is, and it's just like really like gross looking stuff. Okay, okay, yeah, body horror. I'm thinking maybe it like looks gross if she looks into like a mirror or something. Like maybe like mirrors are like a truth revealing thing or something in this movie, in our version of it. Let me see. Just ignore what I'm drawing because I'm drawing it horrifically. There we go. It looks delicious, like my idea for a Bulbasaur set piece. Omen, you can be the decider on this. So I think that Bulbasaur will be a great set piece for a dinner because you have the meat body, and then you have the bulb to be a nice bowl for like a dip or a soup or something, and it would just look so nice. It would look so nice. All right, what is your? Go ahead and say your piece about this debate. As we all know, that's what we will use a fake plastic one. Omen says that she will bite me until I bleed if I do that. Uh, I think she agrees with me. That sounds like she agrees with me, or they agree with me. It uh, it's all right. But look at my drawing right there. Doesn't that look amazing? Doesn't that look like beautiful? What you got right there is also a corpse display. That's a set piece. Yeah. What? But it looks nice. It looks styling. It does look delicious, and it looks very stylish. Okay, so when Chihiro looks in the mirror, this chicken becomes this. Becomes my Bulbasaur. Oh, okay, okay. I wasn't sure what that was. I thought that was supposed to be like a lot of steam. Second mirror that shows as a Bulbasaur. There we go. Alright. So, yeah, so after that body horror scene, they turn into, like, pig monstrosities. or not Chihiro, Haku's probably a lot more ominous and spooky in this version. Although he's always gonna still turn out to be good. I'm looking at what you're drawing. All of the creatures and ghosts are probably like a lot creepier looking. Curious what you're drawing there. I'm trying to see the vision. Maybe I'll understand when it's whole. Oh, okay. Now I see it. And so yeah, so she's running around scared of like all the ghosty goose. Some are probably like evil clown looking guys or whatever. Some are just like spooky spirits. No face. She probably sees like no face in the crowd again. Yeah, it's still not Bisco, so she just sees like a floating mask that's probably like slowly like drifting towards her. Like maybe no face is like kind of the tension builder. Like sometimes he'll just pop up and like just like run at her almost, and then she'll get away. Pro- Alright, I'm gonna save this, that way we can... he just has... Yeah, he just looks like a ghost child, just standing there like, would you like to play? Alright. Yeah. Here, alright, I'm gonna reset. Boom. Yeah, I saved it. Although I didn't save your triangle. Yeah. Alright, yeah, Ghostly Haku. Obviously the walk down the stairway is going to be a lot more intense. How? I don't know. It just will be somehow. Probably like the way it's shot or whatever. It'll be a lot less comedic, much more scary. She gets down to Eggman. And maybe instead of like the cute little designs like they did have, the Soots don't really have cute bases. Maybe they just kind of look like spider things. Like they don't have the cute eyes. They're just essentially the Soots but without the eyes. I feel like they look very spidery, so they just look a lot creepier. Oh, so kind of like a... Oh, shoot, what's the name of the art style? Or, like, the play style? The Japanese play style that your thing is really reminding me of. It's not geisha. Yeah. Kabuki, yeah. Yeah, true. So yeah, so Eggman's also like he's kind of intimidating, but he has like that horror design where like he can look friendly once you know he's a friend, but he's like pretty spooky otherwise. Just kind of looks like a spider monster. Still pretty humanoid though. That works out then. Lynn comes in. Lynn is like the first normal human she's seen in a little while. So this is kind of like our time for Chihiro to get like relaxed and whatnot. Yeah. She goes to Yubaba, and maybe Yubaba doesn't really like show herself. Maybe she's more like she like kind of sticks in the shadows a little bit, but she has like these piercing, glowing eyes that just like kind of peek out of the darkness. And also, yeah, like I'm imagining this is like a CGI, like live action horror movie. Comedically, her nose also kind of peeks out from the darkness. Her nose is still pretty obvious, but all you can see, like from the darkness, is like kind of like like bloodthirsty glint in her eyes as she makes the contract. Yeah, maybe even the yeah, the smile could probably be creepy like that. But yeah, but she's like covered in darkness, so we don't really get a good like glimpse of what she actually looks like. The contract is made without Chihiro like actually pulling seeing you, Baba. And then it's like normalcy for like probably like a couple dozen minutes of Chihiro just like getting used to the place. Until like eventually one time during the shift, she notices that there's no other workers around. All the other workers are like suddenly like missing. Or not like they just like disappeared out anywhere, but she just like notices like, oh wait, I'm alone. And then she starts hearing like this loud like movement sound that it's gonna be like this the stink spirit. She like the creepy pause like she has like rules or something that she has to follow. Oh yeah, like they just tell her like a couple rules, and like one she accidentally breaks. Like the audience like is it's pretty obvious that she broke it, but to her it's not. It just kind of seemed like nothing. Then the Shink spirit shows up, and she kind of like lures it into the bath. She probably like learned like, oh hey, if you get something like this, lure it into a bath, and then yeah, and then like get the water on it. Now it's kind of the same thing. Oh yeah, it's one that she doesn't have, and when she goes to, like the little box for them, they're all locked up or whatever. Although No Face will show up. Yeah, No Face shows up, and like at first you think like he's going to attack her or something, and then he just drops the bath tag in front of her, and then when she looks up, he's gone. So then she has the bathtub, runs and like activates the bath, and yeah, leaves behind the medicine. Yeah, I was thinking like, do we have like everybody show up and like do the same like pulling everything out scene? But probably not if it's horror. Like a heart. Maybe it's something that can hint at something for later. Ooh, I need some water. There we go. That feels a little bit corny, her pointing out a heart, but also it's like, you know what, why not be a little bit corny? She pulls out a heart. She's gonna have to eat it? Oh, okay, okay. So the medicine looks like a heart. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so like kind of the next few scenes are similar where like she finds Haku and helps out Haku. Let me see. And then she had to. Oh, sorry. Go on. Yeah, I could see that. Like she uses her dark powers much more helpfully. So we have the same scenes with like No Face because the No Face scenes are like pretty scary. And, um, well, I mean, yeah, he's like kind of doing that already, but yeah, like every once in a while we get a scene of like him like chasing somebody down and eating them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we still get like kind of a similar chase scene where he's chasing her and like nobody's really helping out. Yeah. I'm thinking there's still like some people around. Like I feel like Yubaba wouldn't allow like everybody to get eaten. Yeah, like I'm thinking just like people start to notice maybe that like the people around Chihiro are going missing. Like it's very specifically like people that are around Chihiro that go missing. Oh, howdy, Argo. We moved on to like doing like a horror version of Spirited Away now. Yeah, I appreciate that they came back. So yeah, what were we talking about? Yes, yes, yes. So no face scene goes the same. Is there a way to make the giant baby scary? Yeah. Yeah, the baby was very obviously like a physical threat. So like yeah, yeah. Okay, so so like similar scene that we got in the movie, except for like a lot more tense. Like he's obviously like much more vicious, maybe. I'm thinking about how do you make a baby look intimidating. Okay, show me ways to make babies intimidating. I'm actually gonna Google this. I'm wondering what crazy. But then again, do I really want to see what Google will give me on stream? Probably not. Oh, Argo. Yeah, you should probably get something to eat if you're hungry. Here, I'll just open up a new window that's not on stream. Intimidating babies. Alright. Okay. This baby's too intimidating. Let her send the baby. Oh, yeah, from Berserk. Yeah, we could probably do something like that. I thought that something like. Yeah, that's very cute. Yeah. I read Berserk, that's cute. Yeah, in Berserk, yeah. Hmm? Oh, that's creepy in like a cute way. Maybe my family just has weird taste. My family might just have weird. Hmm? What about. No, I have not. The only thing that I know is that there's like a scene. Never mind. Yeah, go on, go on. Oh, okay. So maybe you just like see this thing like in this baby room, and so you assume it's like just a normal baby, and that looks scary. Okay, okay, fair enough. Howdy, Yukamira. Yeah, we're reimagining Spirited Away as a horror movie. Did I see this new Subnautica video? No, I have not. I'll have to look at that. Okay, so now, are you talking to? You wait. You can't hear anyone. Wait, no. I checked OBS. Wait, let me check OBS. Audrin, can you try to talk? Yeah, you should be audible. Yeah, you should. Okay, yeah, on my stream I can't hear anything. Ah, oh, dang it! I fucked up the stream so much. All right, all right, all right. Let me see. Let me see what I can do to fix this. Okay, yeah, on my stream I can't hear anything. Ah, oh, dang it! I fucked up the stream so much. All right, all right, all right. Let me see. Let me see what I can do to fix this. Okay, yeah, on my stream I can't hear anything. Because it shows your audio, like, when you're stalking, like, it shows the audio going up. Advanced audio properties? Because it shows your audio, like, when you're stalking, like, it shows the audio going up. Discord? Advanced audio properties? It shows your audio, like, when you're stalking, like, it shows the audio going up. Discord. Let me see. Maybe just keep yapping, and I'm going to, like, try a few different things. Let me see. Maybe just keep yapping, and I'm going to, like, try a few different things. Maybe just keep yapping, and I'm going to, like, try a few different things. Discord. Maybe I'll try to turn you all the way up. Maybe I'll try to turn you all the way up. I should have tested this out, like, when we started stream. I should have tested this out, like, when we started stream. Alright, let me see. Application audio capture. Oh, sorry, Yukimura. That's just me, like, trying to. Yeah, sorry. I'm testing audio to try to get that. Aren, can you continue talking? Yeah, sorry. I'm testing audio to try to get that. Aren, can you continue talking? Yeah, why is it not capturing your audio? That's so weird. Okay, let me see, I got an idea. I'm just gonna put you on every single channel, every single track.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna try to leave call and then rejoin. Be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to leave call and then rejoin. Be right back. Oh, there we go. Now we can hear you. Can you try to talk a little bit just so I can make sure?
Okay, sure.
Now we can hear you. Can you try to talk a little bit just so
Do
I
you
can
hear?
make sure? Okay, sure. Yay! We can hear Auden.
Yay!
Yay!
That has been an ordeal, I guess.
Yeah, I feel bad now that, like, half the stream does not have your audio, apparently.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Alright.
So you're drawing the big baby.
Oh, I did already. Like, make it like drippy and disgusting. There.
The green face is who's the nice voice lady? That's KonnoAren.
That is me. Hello.
Yeah, Argo called you the nice voice lady.
Well, I see.
All right. So we got the baby. We get the baby scene. And
There.
why did she go up to Yubaba's thingamajigger? Her office?
She tries to steal back something, I think.
What did she try to steal
She
back?
tried to like steal back like the seal, I think.
The seal.
Like in the original, I think. No, wait, no. The seal was inside Hak. No, so it's not that. What was it again?
I don't know.
わから
I mean,
ないよこない。
I know the point of the story is so that way she can kidnap the baby, but I forget what she was actually doing there.
Yeah, no, I mean, wait. I mean, wasn't that like the place where she met Zeniba?
Yeah, but is that the reason why she went there?
Oh, wait. It was like I remember after she does the thing with you, like a familiar,
Yeah,
like the one of the paper thingies, like attaches herself to
yeah,
Chihiro, right? And
yeah,
then Zeniba like shows up there after like Yubaba like flies away somewhere.
yeah. So this is the first time we actually see what like Yubaba supposedly looks like, and it's very terrifying. But this old
Yeah,
demonic
she's like
looking lady
actually
is
like
actually
the
nice.
yeah. Maybe we see like like Yubaba in like the bird form as she flies away, basically.
Yeah, that's the
And
only
then
like
we
solid glimpse we
see
get of her is like the bird form.
yeah.
And so that leads immediately after that is when like Chihiro like goes to the train, right?
Yeah, like do we still get the scene where she transforms like that one familiar of Yubaba into a little bird and the baby into a mouse?
Yeah, yeah, we can still have those guys around. They're cute little what's the term for like horror relief characters? Comedy relief, I guess.
Comedic relief. Like we get like like a cute looking zombie mouse thing.
It's the ugliest mouse that's still kind of cute.
Like
Yeah. Just a cute little zombie mouse.
maybe it has like patches all over like so, and maybe you can like, see whips there, like a cut off tail, like there.
Yeah, there we go. So we still get
And the bird just looks the same as
wait, and the melted wax baby is that? Uh oh, what is the melted wax baby? So in Spirited Away, there's a giant baby. This is that giant baby now in our horror version.
yes.
Yes. So they go on the train, but it's not a normal train. It's a ghost train filled with spooky ghosts.
Yeah.
Maybe this can have like some personal horror or something.
Like
But we
maybe
don't
it's
know
like a
much.
whole maybe it's like a whole ordeal that her like internal struggle. She has to like get through that.
Yeah, yeah, something like that.
Like
Something internal
her
struggle.
demons are like reoccurring in there and she has to beat them or something or she
Yeah.
can't leave the train.
Yeah, we're stealing the concept of Silent Hill for this train. Yeah.
Oh, I
Um,
could also steal stuff from horror novels that I read, but I think that would be a bit too much for Shihiro. Poor little
yeah.
12-year-old
I'm
girl
feeling like
who
this
was
is
born.
probably like so far this is like a PG-13 horror movie almost.
Yes, I mean the monsters look kind of silly looking at stuff.
I feel like the baby alone might bring this to R, but I feel like so far it's just kind of like PG-13.
Yeah.
So yeah, so PG-13 Silent Hill train. Chihiro
Yes.
gets to Zenibaba's house, and this is like a
Zenba.
moment of Zeniba. Oh yeah, Zeniba, not Zenibaba.
Yeah.
Uh, and this is like a nice little moment of respite where Zeniba's probably gonna tell her how to beat up Baba. Um,
Get her parents to not look like disgusting
yeah.
monster pigs anymore and get home.
I feel like it's going to be similar to in the original movie where like it's a contractual thing, so like she has to use some loophole in the contract or whatever. The same one that she used or what in the actual movie to get her parents back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the end of the movie is still very similar. She gets her parents back and it's happy ever after.
Or like the contract thing, right? Um, I imagine. Do you know like the locker baby story?
Luckleby?
Locker baby. Do you know that horror story?
The locker baby. Tell me about the locker baby.
So there's like this thing in Japan where there's like at train stations there are lockers, right? And there's like
Mm-hmm.
this legend that people that have don't want to have, you know, babies anymore, just leave them in the lockers, right?
That's in a
So coin
public
locker
area?
baby.
That's such a horrific way to hide them. Like
Yeah,
both
and
like emotionally horrific and also like what the fuck. There are so much like better ways to do that. But go on.
yeah,
Sorry.
so the story is that the child like kind of grows up, like it's a ghost, but it grows up, and when
Hmm.
you like get into like the layer thing, basically, it tells you to find it, its body.
The layer thing. What?
No, the no, like you know how there's like you wander into places that are like all of a sudden not populated anymore, and it's like a ghost place or something.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like something like that. And the basically the baby ghost that is like now not a baby apparently anymore. It's like weird.
Yeah. It
Um,
goes like find me,
tells you
daddy.
to yeah find my body in all these lockers, and if you don't find me, I'll lock you inside of them. Basically,
What are you
kind
gonna
of.
do? You're just a little baby. I could probably punch you.
It's a ghost, so
I have not seen ghosts aren't puntable in the rules.
um, there is some thing called not physical form, you know?
Well, if they don't have a physical form, how are they gonna shove me in a locker?
And also they're dead. I mean, like telepathically, like fucking pick you up.
Telepathically.
Anyway, my point is something similar for like the contract, like in Scary.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, she already had like a contract or whatever that she needed to be.
Like, but Zeniba is like, no, not you will to first find it among
Oh yeah, maybe the
completely
contract is
nothing here.
like
Hidden.
find my, yeah, find my baby or something, and then she immediately like hands her the rat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she gets her parents back. They go to the car. Same thing where like it seems like it's been there a while. And what's our horror zinger or whatever? Because like usually horror movies have like a dumb scene at the end where it's like, oh, is it still not over yet, or could it come back or something?
Maybe we have like the mask of No Face like showing
Yeah.
up in the forest while they drive by.
Oh, they're driving away and you just see like No Face's mask just like peek up behind the car.
Yes.
Yeah, there we
Like
go.
it's a thing. It's like a Easter egg. Like if you don't see it, you don't. But if you do, you
Oh,
know.
oh, that'd be a cool concept. Like No Face is just like in every single scene, like for like maybe like a
Yeah.
frame or two, and then it's just like an Easter egg hunt. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe to add a little bit of extra horror, there's like a thing where like No Face seems like he was like locked behind the Guardian thing, but whatever
Yeah.
happened in there allowed him out somehow. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's for the actual writer to come up with. I'm just the studio head that's coming up with concepts for the movie.
Yes.
All right, beautiful. Export. Send to Hollywood Executive 555.
Not 666
Not 666.
or 444.
Nah, those guys are too good at their job. They wouldn't like do something like this. They do like good horror movies.
Okay.
All right.
I will now delete.
Yes. All right. And I did send you the link. Would you like to spin the wheel?
Sure. I mean, will it show up when I do it?
I sent you a link to where it should like bring up this specific wheel.
Okay, let me click the wheel again. Because every time I like look at it, I don't. Oh, there. Oh. Let's see if it works. Does it work?
Should be able to spin it.
Oh, noir.
Noir? Oh wait, no. How do you say it? I learned that apparently I say noir the wrong way.
Noir.
Noir? It's not noir?
Noir. No, it's noir.
Okay.
It's French.
So the last Bad
Dark.
Reboot, this was quite the discussion because I thought all my life it was noir. And they're just like, Grant,
Oh.
what the fuck are you talking about? It's noir.
Yes.
Which, to be fair, they sound pretty similar to my American ears.
Okay. Okay,
Alright,
you do you.
noir.
Okay, so
alright.
like it's like like specifically is noir? Is it like a detective thing? Because
Yeah,
that's all
it's
I know.
very like kind of like black and white, little bit gritty detective type films. Where like the
Let me
world just
actually-
kind of feels like grimier, I'd say. Everyone
the
like
genre
kind of has like
crime
their
film or
own.
fiction.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, I'm reading the definition. A
Alright.
genre of crime film or fiction characterized by cynicism, fatalism, and moral ambiguity.
Yes. Alright.
Yes.
Are we keeping
Oh.
Chihiro as a little girl in this, or is she now like an adult?
She's like fucking. She's a little girl still, but
Oh, you think maybe this could be like years after, and she's like coming back to investigate, see if it was all
Yes.
real. Maybe she doesn't know if it was real or not, or if it was just like a vision. And maybe she was like younger.
Yeah.
Maybe she was like 4 or 5. So it's like, how much of it did she imagine? How much of it was real?
Oh, maybe she never got her parents back, and she goes back to find them.
They like disappear in this area. She has memories, but she was like 4 or 5, so she's not sure how much of it was real. So
Yeah,
she's
it's
coming
just-
back to this town. Well, maybe she doesn't even know if it's real or not. Well, let me see.
She's like all like cynical and like
Yeah.
awesome and cool and shit.
Awesome and cool. Badass.
Yes.
So yeah, so she's been investigating the occult or something for years. Her family probably like got her on the other side of the country, because if she was like anywhere near this place, she like kept on trying to return to it. But now she's like a college student, so she finally has like the money and resources to where she can actually like make a trip to this area.
Yes.
And maybe like the town that she remembers is just like an urban legend or something. So like everyone in this area is just like, no, that's not real. What are you talking about?
And maybe she did like manage to still like free Haku, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking like it's
And
similar. Like
he's like now like a sidekick thing. He like has no memories anymore of, you know, sidekick.
yeah, something.
Basically.
Like Chihiro thinks that he just like lost his memories or something, but he's just like, no, I was just a kid. I was just like imagining things. I was just like making up make believe. Chihiro grown up really does look like a detective woman.
Yeah. Like she actually like became like a detective person and she like became disgraced because she like kept obsessing over this case.
Yeah, yeah. She kept on
Maybe.
trying to look for files on it or something. Like she even like investigated in college but couldn't find anything. So she's like joined the police like see what case files they have. And she finds out that like it's a pattern of like people going missing in this area.
Yeah.
But yeah, but the
Wanna do a
local
hot take?
townspeople deny that this town
Yeah, yeah.
actually exists. Yeah, let me see. I guess I'll try to draw like a little Haku sidekick. If only I remembered what his hairstyle was.
It's like basically.
Well, he grew up and his style has not gotten any better, we'll say. He's now like a little like orbiter around her, whatever. He's not because this is gonna be noir, so like I feel like Chihiro's
Wow.
probably like the one that can actually like be in a fight. But he's kind of he's not very physically intimidating. He's like a nerdy little boy. Yeah, very very skinny. But he doesn't believe it's real. But he like kind of essentially followed her career path. He became a police officer just like her. He didn't like reach the state of detective, but maybe they worked so well together that she kind of like carried him up the ranks a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so they both go there. They find files that like, and of course Haku the entire time he's just like, listen, like, that stuff isn't real. Like, yeah, we were childhood friends, and it was a coincidence that we like met back there, but like, it wasn't real. It was all like make believe. And he says
Yeah.
like some realistic theories about like here's what actually happened, and they stuff that it's stuff that actually sounds kind of real. Like I don't know, like oh you like dreamed it or whatever. Yeah, I was there, but like you had visited like a long time ago or something. I don't know, but
Okay, I kind of want to have like reference to her old outfit. Uh, yeah,
she
let's
can't. Yeah, I guess
like
striped suits aren't very in style. I suppose.
let's just
Maybe
make it
her
like
tie could have like
plain.
the stripe theme.
No, like maybe it's like um like do you know these things that some suits have to like these fucking armband thingies?
Yeah, the ones that like
Maybe
student
she like
councils.
has maybe she has like two because she's so awesome.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Uh,
they get there. They get to the town,
yeah.
and he's like, of course, the entire time like trying to tell her to like walk away or whatever. And eventually, she sees something that's just like, wait, I remember this. And so she runs towards it, and they do find like the guardian little thing and the cave. Is there anything that we want to like change about what the guardian looks like?
No, I think the stone is like fine. Like it's
Yeah,
just like a mark, so I know it doesn't look like this, but whatever.
yeah. So maybe
It's
they like go through
more
the cave, and like this could be a red herring, or it could actually be something. They see like gang symbolism or like graffiti inside of the little cave thing. So it's just like, oh, could this
maybe
be like gang activity or something? Could that just be what was happening?
here, like something like this. This is like
Yeah,
their
something
sign.
like that.
That's Niku, by the way, for those who don't know.
Yeah, that is the Japanese kanji for that means meat, niku. So they go through there. They find the town, and there are like actually town people there. Um, do we want to like make up anything like suspicious about the townspeople?
Yes, they are like all like kind of disformed looking, like they all have like some disformity on their bodies and
Yeah.
kind of weird. No one like really talks about it, and
Do you?
Haku's like, don't like talk about it. It's like probably like
Yeah,
a disease or something.
it's probably like not something they're proud of. Maybe also their clothing's like really outdated or something.
Yes, that too.
Yeah. Okay. So we have like the implications like, oh, this is probably just like a really isolated community that's like a little bit inbred or something. But could it be like
Yes.
something more?
Yeah, and then like Chihiro like notices like people that she remembers seeing like as a child,
Oh, do
you
you
know,
think they look the exact same or do they like look older?
the exact same.
The exact. Yeah, you know what? That adds intrigue if they look the exact same.
Yeah. I feel like this is more like Twin Peaks now than Noir, but
Well, I feel
well,
like a lot of the intrigue is like, was it supernatural or what were some things real?
I mean that's also like one of the things like the themes of Twin Peaks like
Yeah, I've
before it
only
was
watched the
like
first two episodes of
but I
Twin
mean
Peaks. I'm trying to get through it, but yeah, fair.
let's ignore that. Let's just say
Yeah,
it's a
we
mixture.
can do Spirited Away Twin Peaks.
I mean, we are doing it right now, so it's just a mixture. It's a mixture of genres. It like meets in the middle. I still really like your Haku, by the way.
Hmm?
I like your Haku. Sorry.
It's exactly what I imagined he would be like grown up. Just like a little like I don't want to call him
Shitty
wimpy, but yeah, just like a little like dorky boy.
glasses too.
Oh yeah, he's wearing glasses now.
Yes, he's like the information guy. He has like a fucking notepad.
He's always carrying around like a what do you call it again? A board?
Notepad?
Notepad? Yeah, notepad. I was thinking like the wooden board thing that you like clip papers onto.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Let's just say
those.
it's a notepad.
Yeah. He's carrying around a notepad. He's constantly taking notes.
Let's at least give him eyebrows. There.
He lost the cool tiny eyebrows.
Oh, he doesn't have tiny eyebrows. He never
It
had.
doesn't. Oh, okay. So, let me see. I feel like I'm gonna save this that way we can like because I feel like we're gonna want to draw a lot more. So I'm gonna see what we
Yes,
got right now.
I went a bit ham on the digital drawing.
I mean, the hero looks awesome. So yeah, fair enough.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to erase mine.
Oh yeah. This looks so weird without some drawing. Floating glasses and eyebrows. There.
All right.
So they're like now here, and the townspeople are like all deformed. I won't draw them. We'll just
Yeah,
imagine them.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh, maybe
and
some of the men look like a bit frog-like, just to reference the original.
yeah, they are like not. They don't have like the, like wait.
Like
It's
they
like
got like
they have like tiny
big
eyes and
frog
like
lips or
huge
something.
nose, like that, and like
Maybe some of them have like webbed hands or something. Not like super webbed, but like a little bit webbed.
sorry,
They're
reminding
wearing
me of the
kappa hats. They just look like kappas. Some of them.
yes.
But yeah, but she
Yeah.
sees people that she remembers. So I feel like she maybe sees Yubaba like looking out from a balcony or something. Maybe that's like the big one that she notices is Yubaba. It looks exactly the same.
Yes. And maybe the whole thing is that Yubaba wants to get Haku back at one point and like kidnaps him,
Okay,
you know?
I
And that's
didn't
when
want to
he's
spoil
like,
this in this fake thing that we're making up. I was thinking that
yes.
Haku has been lying and he actually remembers everything perfectly. He's just trying to like keep
Oh.
Chihiro away from it.
Oh. But I mean, okay, good. Let's do that.
Yeah.
That sounds more dramatic.
But
And
but
then
that but
she
that's
actually
like
thinks that Shihiro just thinks he's working for Yubaba actually. And
okay,
then there's
yeah.
like
So
this whole
he's making some suspicious moves that like Chihiro like kind of notices, but like she's not saying anything about it yet. Like he's like talking to random people, and when she asked like what they were talking about, he's like, oh, not really anything. Didn't really get any information out of them. And so maybe first night they don't really like learn much, and then morning comes, and then like nobody's around, nobody's in the town. They knock on all the doors, nobody answers, and they're like, what the fuck? And so they like kind of explore around the area a little bit. Um, I'm thinking like, do they find the villagers in like a nearby village? There's like nobody in here, but they like see people from last night in a village nearby, or do they just like explore the area and like find some physical evidence of some of stuff?
Yeah, well, maybe they actually find like the place where Chihiro last saw her parents,
Oh
like at
yeah,
one
yeah.
of the
That's
little stalls.
that's definitely going to be a scene where like she has flashbacks to that. She sees the exact
Yeah.
same restaurant.
And then we get like flashbacks to what she saw back then.
Yeah, I feel
Like
like
that she
she.
remembers them turning into pigs, but they weren't actually, maybe. She remembers that, but it never happened actually.
She didn't see them turn to pigs. She like went somewhere else and came back, and there was just like pigs there. Like
Yes.
we're gonna keep it vague about if it's supernatural or not. Supernatural stuff is gonna
Yeah.
be like end game reveals. Okay, okay. So as far as like this little girl is aware, her parents have turned into pigs. I feel like she's still like a bit superstitious, and so she brought like her own food. Like she just has like a ton of like sandwich baggies or whatever.
Like she has like a whole fucking like bag, like like brimming to the
She has Haku like carrying the backpack fit like it's a gigantic backpack of supplies.
yeah, like this, like it's a backpack thing.
Yeah, tiny little Haku has to carry it. I'm gonna try to draw Haku. Not sure why he's so round. There we go.
And like his knees are like buckling and shit.
Yeah, he does not have strong knees.
There. Like he's sweating and
Yeah.
there.
Haku just becomes more and more pathetic the more this movie goes on.
Chihiro's like, let me like adapt to your art style.
My art style, in quotation marks.
Sorry, that was not meant to be insulting.
I know, I'm joking.
I just want to draw smaller.
Yeah, I'm just trying to draw like very simple stuff, so that way I can draw it quickly.
It's like marching ahead.
Yeah, exactly. She's the girl boss in this operation.
Hands in pocket and like there.
Yeah. So at the first night, they see like obviously the food stand that gives her flashbacks. Haku like disappears for a moment, and he seems like he's talking to somebody, but he won't reveal like what they talked about.
Yeah,
They
and he
realize
like
that all the
look
people look deformed, and then Chihiro sees Yubaba, and Yubaba looks exactly the same.
like
Um, yeah. Yubaba looks exactly the same looking down from a balcony. And they try to like run into the doors of the bathhouse, but they shut like like right before they're able to reach the doors. And like Chihiro like tries to break in, that always doesn't work. So Haku's just like, oh hey, we should probably like find a place to stay the night. And this will be like a subtle detail, but Haku like leads her directly to a hotel. It's as if he's like recognizes the area pretty well. Like he's like, oh yeah, this place is probably a hotel. Yeah, like he kind of like leads her, and it's like very subtle that he leads her to like a hotel, and it's like, okay, we'll just have to stay the night here. Best gate tomorrow.
yeah.
Okay, and then second day, I'm thinking there's nobody in the town, or at least like they don't see anybody like walking about the town
Yeah.
or anything.
This happened.
Yeah, yeah. What was that again?
A tumbleweed and wind blowing and no one there.
Yeah, yeah. It just feels like a ghost town during the day. Like it looks like
Yeah.
this place has not been occupied in like years.
Yeah. And you know what
Uh,
the big twist would be?
the big twist. Okay,
Like,
okay.
yeah, like this is actually like a secret drug cult thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking like yeah, isolated community. Um,
Yeah, I'm just imagining that they like fed the parents like something psychedelic and they like don't remember shit anymore. Like they are like old now and don't remember like Chihiro anymore. Stuff like that.
I'm thinking like it. Yeah, it is a cult where like Yubaba is like the leader or whatever. She does have like
Yeah.
there are like some supernatural elements. I'm thinking this is probably like a secret like vacation spot for maybe like super wealthy people or politicians or something. Or she just has or maybe Yubaba just has a lot of power. I'm not sure exactly what. She has like a lot of political power somehow.
Maybe it's like the whole like she is actually like a really well like with ties to politics and shit. That's why she can like keep doing this.
Yeah. Maybe the
And this is
cult.
like her like hobby or something, like running this.
I was wondering if
Like,
maybe like
or she
maybe
came
you
from that place. Like, it's like also like pretty deformed looking, right? So maybe she like
yeah.
comes from the
I was thinking like the implication
and
would be that like they're inbred, they're kind of like isolated in this place.
yeah, that too.
I'm thinking like some kind of
I could
depraved like
also like
rich people camp. Maybe some of the meat is like human or something. They like whenever like normal people come in, they're just kind of like killed or like made into
wait,
workers or something.
weren't there like there was like a legend about some like mega healthy family people to like these very lavish parties, and then they like hunt people basically,
Oh, maybe it could be something like
properly
that.
hunt. Ah, what was that family called?
Not sure. Could be something like that. I'm just thinking like a very depraved place where like at night it like kind of turns on and they're serving like meats, like maybe like human meat that you're not allowed to eat. The bathhouse is like implied to not to be a very, very bad place. But then what's Haku's connection to it? Do we just want to say that Haku is like kind of working behind the scenes to try to keep Chihiro safe? He's like trying
Yeah,
to make deals behind to like, hey, let's just like give Chihiro an answer and like get her out of here. Let's not let her like actually learn anything important.
but
Well,
then she like
obviously,
finds out, and then she
yeah,
finds out
she's
that
too
Haku
good.
knows, and then there's like a conflict, right? Because she like starts thinking that Haku is like working for Yubaba,
Yeah, exactly.
and then they split up, and then basically Yubaba like gets Chihiro, and the big like twist is like that Haku is actually like very awesome and shit.
Yeah, they like split up at some point. Chihiro like gets herself in danger. Then Haku comes in, and maybe he like knows a little bit of magic or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
he
knows like a
like
little
he
bit of
actually
magic.
like learned.
Yeah, he actually learned a little
Mm.
bit of magic, so he's able to help get her out. And then he like actually explains things that like, yeah, this is like a magical place, and because it's magic, Yubaba has like power over the government because the government isn't doesn't have any defense against magic.
Or
So
like
this
she
pl-
brainwashed them. She
yeah,
like
something whenever there's like a new president, she has like yeah, some like effect on them. And so like the
yeah.
government just kind of sends people here every once in a while, and that's what happened to her parents. They were like sent here for like a job that didn't actually exist. And then like um how do we explain like the pig switcheroo?
Um,
What
as I
was that
said,
just like
the
you Baba being
when
cruel?
I think like we said in the beginning, like Chihiro just thought they were like turned into pigs.
Yeah,
She
it
like
was
mixed
just
things up. She was like in such a panic because her parents were kind of abducted, kind of from that place, and she was like left behind.
yeah, she was just like really confused.
Yeah.
And maybe she worked in the bathhouse for a little bit until like
I
Haku like
think no
helped
no
her escape.
wasn't it like she actually like worked there in the past and she isn't
Yeah.
anymore?
Um. Oh, my thought was that like yeah, we do the spirited thing away thing where like she worked there for a little bit, and Haku got her out. But like Haku probably explains it as like, oh yeah, that was just like your nearby aunt, who is like kind of being abusive and doing child labor, so we got you out of there. So the
Uh-huh.
government like got you out of there, and
No,
that's
no, I
what
mean
you.
I mean like so it's working in there again now?
Um. Maybe like second night she like sneaks in and she's able to pretend to be a worker.
Oh, she infiltrates, okay. And maybe
Yeah,
that's
maybe
when
that
like
could be like
Yubaba
second night.
catches her.
Oh, sorry, what?
Oh, and that's probably when Yubaba like catches her.
Um, maybe not quite yet. Maybe she like barely escapes, but she's gonna come back for a third night, and that's when like the climax is gonna happen. So second night she gets in, she's like talking with people, slowly gathering information. Haku's there, and he's like trying to safely get her out, but she's of course not like really listening.
Yeah.
And they almost get caught. They escape somehow.
Oh, wait, maybe No Face is like actually a human being with a creepy mask and
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like work
He's like a cult. He's like an aspect of the cult or something.
like back then when she was little she actually like met him and like saved him basically, taught
Yo,
him like
do
this
we want
place
to
is shit and bad stuff and now he's like helping her.
do we want to say that No Base is like the deity of the cult or something?
Or like he's thought to be that, like not actually.
Yeah.
Like maybe like a priest. They like think he's a priest of the deity that does not exist.
Oh yeah, maybe like second like no face helps her escape.
Yeah.
Well, helps both of them escape. Haku can save her like third night.
Yeah.
And so climax is probably Chihiro gets down to the boiler and gets it to explode, and because this is just a huge tall tower, that kind of makes the tower fall onto the town, just completely destroying all of it.
And does Shihiro get her parents back, or are they just gone?
If this is going to be noir, I think their parents are like long dead.
Okay, got it.
I feel like
And
it'd
then
be
we get like
sadder if she
the
found them like
noir
really
dial.
old and decrepit.
Okay. And again, like the noir monologue in the head, at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
Like,
I'll let you do it since like I feel like you could probably voice
uh,
act Hero better than me.
uh, I, I'm not good at like improvising this shit. Like maybe like, and so another chapter of my, a chapter that I thought a deep, dark, gritty end, but nonetheless, an end. One that finally gives me closure. Something like that, or whatever.
Finally
I
have
don't know what
closure, but the
grown-ups
work
feel.
isn't done.
Sounds like.
There's probably like
Maybe
implication that they're like
Yubaba actually like
mortals.
escaped. Maybe yeah, Yubaba escaped, and like the continuation. Next part is her like actually chasing her down.
Yeah, the work isn't done. Like she now knows what happens, but the work isn't done.
Yeah, and it's like a whole series of like movies or whatever. Chihiro, the
Spirited
spirited
Away, Part
detective.
13.
Like maybe like there's like another part where there's like actually actively getting spirited away and trying to rebuild her empire.
Hmm?
Oh,
Sorry,
I
I
mean
think you
maybe
cut off.
there's like a next part, like a new movie where it's like Chihiro is like fucking investigating um the disappearance of like multiple children, and it's just Yubaba like fucking trying to rebuild her cult.
Like 13 different movies, but every single time the villain is just Yubaba, and every single time Chihiro actually gets a surprise.
Or maybe it's not all the time Yubaba. Sometimes it's like kind of like the
Okay.
X-Files,
Yeah, like a
where it's
Moriarty
like
figure.
yeah, like or like yeah, Sherlock. Yeah, yeah. Where it's like multiple like she's like specialized in finding like kidnapped people
Yeah,
or
I'd watch
something.
this.
That's why it's
Detective
called Spirited
Chihiro and
Away.
yeah, Detective Chihiro and like little like magic boy Haku investigating
Yes.
crimes, magic crimes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, Detective Shihiro Spirited Away. That's what it's.
Yeah. The first one would be like called like Detective Chihiro Spirited Away. All right.
All right.
Gotta email that to a
We
Hollywood executive.
uh,
I actually okay. What do you think our best movie that we made up was tonight?
I really like the noir thing actually.
Yeah, I really like Noir too. The horror one, it like I said, it feels like a PG-13 one, so it's like probably not super high quality. The detective one,
Yeah.
I feel like has a lot of intrigue.
I think we also like innovated more for that one than for the others. Really just
Yeah, like the
the
musical
movie
was
is
literally just
basically
Spirited Away, but with songs.
yes. And the horror one is like more like the same movie but just more horror elements. Like I
Yeah,
mean, if you think
everything just
about it,
has
this
like
if you think about it, Hiro's story is actually very scary if you like imagine them being real people,
oh
like
yeah, yeah.
So
it's essentially
it's
Spirited
just
Away
like
how
a
it.
matter of
Yeah, it's just Spirited Away from Chihiro's perspective. So yeah.
yeah, it's just a matter of how the art style changes. I think that it's
Yeah. But then Detective Chihiro. Now that's
yes,
a
that is
magnum opus.
yes, it is. That is something that some company will very much probably steal from us.
Yeah.
You know, like Detective
No, no,
Pikachu. That
I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be watching Hollywood with hawk eyes.
yes, do that,
I'm
please.
gonna strike right away. I'm gonna be like, nah, look at this stream from 2025. I know it's the year 2050, but I think some Hollywood detective, not Hollywood detective. I think that some Hollywood executive watched this stream from 25 years ago with like 3 viewers, and I think he stole this idea.
Yes,
I know
obviously.
it's the view count went from 3 to 4 in 2049. I'm pretty sure that was some Hollywood executive.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, it's
Yeah.
such an awesome idea. One of the is it's probably an executive.
I mean, yeah, thinking about it from like the idea of like 10, 15, 20 years later, it is like an intriguing concept to think like, dang, was that real? What was happening there? Especially because like the place was already like really shady. Perfect set piece for like a noir. I was trying to make sure I didn't say it wrong. Noir.
Yes, you are getting better.
Yeah. I
Do
mean,
you know
whenever
what that word means?
doesn't it just mean like black?
Yes. Good
Yes.
job.
Yay! I know a little bit of French, a little bit of German, a little bit of
Yeah, what do you know in
English.
German?
Hmm?
What do you know in German?
Uh, ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. I keep mixing up German with Japanese though a lot of times. So I'll be trying to speak German and now like say something Japanese. It,
Oh, ich kann was Deutsches sagen, wenn du möchtest.
ja!
Oh, du möchtest das also. Gut zu wissen. Gut zu wissen.
Ja.
Do you know what I said?
No.
Nothing bad, don't worry. I just said, do you want me to German? Yes. And then I said, oh,
Entschuldigung.
so you do want that.
Entschuldigung.
And then you said
Mein
yes.
Deutsch ist nicht gut. Mein Deutsch ist nicht gut.
Oh, besser als
Ich spreche
gewisse
ein bisschen
Leute, die
Deutsch.
ich kenne.
Ich kann spreche Deutsch nicht.
Oh, the word order got messed up.
Hm?
The word order would be ich spreche
Ich,
kein Deutsch.
ich spreche kein Deutsch.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like ich kann, like Kann.
Oh, yeah, there's one, what I said is I don't speak German, and the other one is I can't, like, ich kann kein Deutsch.
Oh, I can speak like no German, yeah.
Yeah. Or like, what I said is basically, can't speak any German. If
Yeah,
you
it
want to
doesn't
be like
kind of mean
more,
like none or zero.
yes.
Okay.
But it's like, if you want to use a different way, ich kann kein Deutsch. It's like, I can't German basically.
Wo sind die Backerei?
What?
Wo sind die
One more
Backerei?
time. Bakalai?
Die Backerei. Wo sind?
What?
Wo sind die Backerei? I'm trying to say like where is the bakery because that's one of the few things I remember.
Bäckerei.
Backerei. Yeah, wo sind die Backerei?
Bäckerei. No, it's more like E than A.
Bäckerei?
Yeah, Bäckerei.
Bäckerei. Wo sind die
Not
Bäckerei?
Bäckerei. Wo ist die Bäckerei?
Wo ist?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Or do you want to look for multiple? you just said you use sind, which
Yeah.
is for multiple things. So
True.
if you want to use sind, then you would have to say wo sind die Bäcker? If you
Uh,
just look for one bakery, it would be wo ist die Bäckerei?
Doko ist die Bäckerei.
If you want to speak, if you do it differently, what is it in Japanese?
Boku wa Germanisch, no, Deutsch go sprechen nicht.
That was so messed up. どっちだね。どっちか知らない。どっち
I
難
forget
し
that
い。どっ
German,
ち
that
も
like
嫌い。
German. I forget that German's only a word in like English. Isn't it like in Japanese like Deutschigo?
ドイツ
Deutschigo?
ドイツ語。ドイツ
Deutschigo.
語。
Deutschigo.
There are some more that actually use like the German thing. And then there are like those that use the French term, like Alemania.
Alemania.
Allemand. Yeah,
Allemand?
that's the French. But there are still some that the German, that type of stuff. I like actually like looked it up one time.
Okay.
Let's see. Like in Afghans it's like very similar to Island apparently. Tyskland. Oh, in Chinese it's 德国.
Dougal.
德国.
Is that
Yes.
German? Like the language or just German?
Germany. If it's the language, it's 德国文 or 德文.
Dogen.
Or 德语. Like it depends. And a German person would be 德国人.
I see.
The fun
I
thing is,
don't.
there are some like countries that China actually like made an effort to like actually like give a meaning to the name, basically.
Oh.
They're like for like I wanted to say Deutsche again. For Deutschland, for Germany, they like chose Dürgor, which basically means land like of virtue, something like that.
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
Like
because in Japanese, isn't there like oh, I remember the kanji. They use like bei, like rice for America. I don't know if they say
Oh
like
yeah.
beikoku or
Yes. I
beikuni.
mean, they most often say America,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
for I think
But there's
for
like Obey, that's like Europe and America.
yeah, I think the only things they use kanji for is China and
Oh,
Korea.
not
Yeah, Korea.
okay. Yeah, I was about to say like Kankoku and Shugoku.
Yeah, that's Korea and China. Chugoku is
Yeah,
China and Hankoku is yeah, and also well, Nihon, no?
yeah.
But for America, for example, the Chinese also have like a special character. It's Meiguo. Do you want to know what
Mabel.
Meiguo means?
What's
Meiguo.
Mago? What's Mago?
Mei means beauty, the land of beauty.
Aww. I'm very flattered
Yeah,
by the
and
Chinese
for
language.
for France, it's Faguo, which
Bago?
means land of law.
Oh, interesting. Oh, that's why in Genshin Impact, the France-themed country is like one that like deals with law. I don't.
Probably, maybe also it's probably like the whole court of Versailles shit going on that
Yeah, Court of Versailles.
yes.
That was. Did I just
I
say it in
don't
like a
know any.
horrific way or something that's like completely
Anyway,
wrong?
just what like Italy actually uses Mia.
Oh,
for
uses what?
German. Germania for German.
Germania. Sounds cool.
Yeah, yeah, for Germany. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's because it's like written similar. It has German in there, and then ERIA at the end.
Ooh. Germania. Oh, I think I'm gonna end stream, but then we can continue talking after for a little bit. But
Yeah, sure.
thank you everybody who came by to watch. I hope you enjoyed. I'm probably going to edit this into a video, but probably just the Detective Chihiro stuff since Aaron wasn't audible for most of the other two, and the Detective Chihiro stuff was just the most fun.